That was a fight. That one did not want to leave this property. 454 Suburban, crazy heavy, took the forklift and the Polaris with the diff locks on. What do you think about that, Sean P?
Got it. Ain't one way, it's another, sir.
That's right. Hey, once I got it going, I wasn't going to stop. Woo! We almost had to get a third piece of equipment out to move that thing. Morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning, sir.
What better than a Whataburger taquito, Holy Grail coffee?
Than a donut and Holy Grail coffee.
Pink sprinkled donut.
I figured you'd pick that. Okay, today's a little unusual. So I got a call yesterday. There's a property, which this is amazing, within 5 miles of here that has 20 cars on it that we did not know about.
Get out of here.
Yep, and there are 2 other guys interested in the package, but she only wanted to sell all of it. Morning, Steve.
Morning.
So we got Steve with us today. He's going to run the single trailer.
Right.
So Zach and I headed over there to kind of scout it out, which we do sometimes. But she did not want to be on camera.
Okay.
Which is fine. So those of you out there that want to sell your car collections, we don't always put the stuff on camera or the owner on camera, but she did say we could come film the rescue, which is really cool.
All right.
This is also how we ended up with almost 250 cars in Nevada, is with people that didn't want to be on camera. So you don't have to be on camera to sell us your cars. Anyways, we got some great stuff today. We got muscle cars, we got motorcycles, we got C10 trucks,
Oh, sweet.
we got a Jimmy,
But Jimmy.
and we got motorhomes.
Oh, sweet.
So grab your cup of Joe and your taquito and let's go. Here we go, 20 car rescue, pretty cool. Okay, how about we walk through and see what we're up against first?
I like that.
I have an idea of how we think we should do it. I'll say that, and you guys just do it however you want. That normally what happens?
Somehow I don't think that's what's going to happen. You'll throw your thing in there.
Okay. Now there are a few late model things in here. Well, the first one I know, that's a 1983 Eldorado motorhome with a rebuilt Ford 460. You need that at home, Sean?
If I take that home, my wife will make me move into it.
Okay. The black Firebird is 1998. The Jaguar is a 1999.
That's a Vanderplat. That's a good one.
The BMW is 1998, so it was a year off. And the Camaro is a 2000. That's not really why we're here. Oh.
I can see why we're here.
You already spotted it, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay. So, picks and shovels to get the gold.
RT.
So there's 5 picks and shovels, gonna be tough. There's a piece of gold.
Yes, sir.
All right, what year is that, Alex?
70.
Yes, sir. You know what's great about the front of that?
Says RT.
Instead of Super B.
Yep.
Nice.
So in 70, there were 10,180 something ish Super Bs, but there are only 2,100 RTs.
Yep.
An 70 RT is the Coronet to have.
Absolutely.
So you had Coronet, Super B, RT. So one of 2,100. Let's see what motor's got. Another way you can tell that is in the bin. is what you want to see. Instead of a WM23, you want to see a WS.
That was a cream.
As in Sam, which is what this is. It's a U code, which is a
440, 4-barrel.
375 horse.
Yep.
Okay.
Looks tannish.
Yeah, creamy.
Jim gave me
Metallic
permission to
flake
take
in
the
it?
plate off of it.
Okay.
No problem.
No problem, sir.
You the Collins guy?
Yes, sir. We're gonna pick all these
Doesn't
up
that make
today.
sense?
You laugh. They'll all be out here today. Alex, come here. I'll show you something really cool in the bin.
You gonna rebuild them?
Some of them. So you had 3 plants manufacturing these. The last 2 we had came out of St. Louis.
Yep.
But that's an E.
LA.
There you go. So it's a Los Angeles car. So not every car built in Los Angeles went to California. So if you look at the data tag, and you know, these were all punched on the machine.
Yeah.
But if you can see, this is actually a little bit lighter right here. Well, it's still punched, but N95,
Yeah.
that's California emissions.
Okay.
So this was a Los Angeles built California car. Looks like it's been more than one color. What color is it?
It looks like a cream.
Cream top banana, maybe? Faded?
Yeah, FY1. You're right.
Banana.
Top banana. It's got power steering, power brakes, AC.
Pretty loaded.
See if you can get that door open, Junior.
That's probably why this window's busted out.
All Mopar things. Not opening. But it's an automatic car.
It is an automatic.
No comp.
All right, that's a good one. Pretty cool. Now let's look at the Cadillac. So what's great about these, it was either, I think it was 67 to 74. But anyways, one of the most popular motors for hot rodding, back me up on this, Steve, back in the day, was the 472 or the 500.
Oh yeah.
So this is a 70. All Eldorados in 70s, or that's the only way you could get a 500 in 1970 was in an Eldorado. So this is an Eldorado. So the hope would be, and most likely it is a 500.
Yeah.
There's one surefire way to tell if we can see it. And you can't. So the 500 versus the 472, from external wise, they look exactly the same. They had 2 drain plugs in the oil pan.
Really?
How cool is that?
That's different.
So we'll get the hood open this today, hopefully. Look at that, 8.2 liter.
Golly.
That's a big motor, sir. So that would be a 500.
Yeah, that sounds like a 500.
Look at that. We already solved the mystery. I didn't know they had that tag on there. So the motor in this car is great for hot rodders, but some of the guys like these cars. 87. Why is that significant?
I don't
So last year.
It's fuel injected.
Oh yeah.
Come on. So people love the 87s, right, Steve?
Yes, sir.
First
My
year
dad
fuel
loved
injection.
his.
So that's I wouldn't say that's gold, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's cool. It looks like it's in decent shape.
All right, let's go see some more gold. Another thing I forgot to show on the VIN of the 70 Eldorado, because I was so excited,
What's that?
is the H in the VIN actually shows that it's an Eldorado, and the O is a 70. But the Cadillac VIN numbers are really, really short that year. They're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're only 8 digits long on the Eldorados. Kind of unusual. Forgot to show it, but maybe we'll go by and revisit that. So we walk up to the car, we see the 442 on the side, and we gotta hope it's 442, right?
Oh yeah.
So 442 is very debatable on what that stands for. 400 4-barrel dual exhaust. 400 4-barrel positive track rear end. 400 4-speed dual exhaust. 400 turbo 400 dual exhaust. 400 turbo 400 posi. And you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So, but the problem is you came in 1970 and then you could get a 455. So what does it stand for then? Well, it's not 400 anymore, it's 455 4-barrel posi. See where I'm going with this? You want me to keep going?
Well, I mean, what was it? The 80s. It was 4-cylinder, 4-cylinder, 4-speed dual exhaust.
So what is y'all's opinion out there, you automobile experts? What does 442 really mean? So let's hope it's a real 442. Can you read that, Alex? No, it's a good thing I got the paper. We're one day ahead of the game, which is
You
unusual.
ready?
Okay, so it starts with a 3, which means an Oldsmobile,
Yep.
and hopefully it's a 44.
It is a 44.
Okay, so that's for 442, and 67
Yep.
is convertible.
Oh, it's a bird.
You didn't see that coming, did
No,
you,
I
Sean?
didn't.
7442 convertible. That's a good piece. As far as my favorite years of the Oldsmobile, definitely 1970. Now, what it needs is a ram air hood. This one was kind of an executive bought one, it looks like, because it is column shift and a bench seat. But it is a real 7442 convertible. Look at the header panel, how good it is, Alex.
Yeah.
Texas car.
Love the door panels.
Yeah,
Texas
somebody put custom door panels in there.
Come on now. It's still gold.
I'm gonna go with 70s.
All right, and next, this series of cars, the Cutlasses were F85s, right, Steve?
Yeah.
He's a GM guy. So 64 F85, which out of the last, many years we've been chasing all these cars, we have run across a lot of 64 Chevelles, lots of 64 Impalas. This is the first 64 Oldsmobile F85 that we've actually looked at.
I do believe so.
And they call this a Club Sport Coupe. Super solid car. Looks like somebody was contemplating drag racing it. I don't know why, but see if you can get the hood up, Alex. What we got? Big carburetor.
See if it starts.
No headers, so they weren't getting too crazy with it.
Well, it's a good old complete car. 64 is a cool year.
Yep.
All right, let's roll on. All right, and this one I think you Oldsmobile guys are really gonna like. What does that tell you, Alex? I know you know what that is.
Huh. Is it real?
We didn't have to code the motor, run the chassis, but it's a W30 inner fender.
Yeah, it is. That's super cool.
So, when I first looked at this, I thought it was a pile of parts. Then I'm like thinking, somebody has done a complete frame-up, powder-coated chassis, nut and bolt build on this car. Well, there are very few 442s that you're going to go to that extent. W30 is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
They only made 1,500 of them. So let's see what motor's in it, Sean P. Got wheels up under. Air conditioned. Well,
Oh, that's a big boy.
so the W30 motors had aluminum intakes and a ram air style air cleaner setup, which that doesn't look like aluminum intake, and I don't see. Could be, maybe it's painted.
It's the bungee cord. The bungee cord hole.
I don't see the air cleaner. However, the body of this car is down there. All is not lost. It still could be a W30 car. Nevertheless, somebody's doing a tremendous amount of work. Automatic or 4-speed?
Automatic.
Automatic, okay. Now, let's go look at the body of this car and code it real quick. So here's the body.
Looks really good, actually.
Yeah, the body's straight. And it is, according to the VIN, a 442.
Last inspection 95.
Since 1995. So there's also on the trim tag, Alex.
Yeah.
So the three of gives, but the 4487 is a 442.
Okay.
So it's on the VIN and the trim tag. Looks like a good option car, power steering, power brakes, AC. An extra hood. But this one we're going to take back to the shop, put the body back on the chassis, make it a roller so it's not so hard to get it around. Give me a hand, Sean, please. Thank you, sir. think I like this hood better on the 442 convertible than this car, but
Yeah.
so this car is a 3-3687, which is a Holiday Coupe S 69 Cutlass. So it's not a 442, but it's kind of cool. Kind of like a base Chevelle is to an SS Chevelle.
Well, it's more like a roller.
Yeah, it's a good roll. Well, I think it's got a motor in it. So we got that, and then we actually walked by 2 cool C10s. Let me visit real quick. 454.
Yeah.
Round headlight. What year is it?
87.
79.
76.
Oh, close.
So, but it's nicely optioned. Power steering, power brakes, AC.
Looks pretty clean.
It's got a new fuel filter over here. Looks like it ran recently.
Yeah.
Now, this is an 85 Jimmy, and it actually runs and drives.
Cool.
Kind of neat. 87 GMC Coach. Now, that's one of the ones that's front-wheel drive, Sean,
Yeah.
with airbags in the back.
What was that movie that?
Let's go look at it.
That was a movie
They call
called.
it the Astro or something?
Title is GMC's, and they're front-wheel drive. So they've got, I believe the drivetrain in front of this is out of Tornados.
Wow.
So, but they were the best riding and driving in the day because they had airbag suspensions in the back and they were front-wheel drive. And yes, we bought that too. How are we going to move it? I have no idea.
Great.
All right, now, last but not least, off to dig in some gold. Maybe fix the shovels, I don't know. This turned into be Alex and Zach's favorite finds. This is barn kept, this is not garage kept, this is porch kept. GS 1000G. I think these are super cool when the guys strip them down and drop them, make cafe bikes out of them, big motor. And then, come uncover this one, Alex. We got a good one.
Yeah.
1976. I'm not sure if it's a KZ 900 or 750. Look on the motor. Yeah, it's got a 1976 KZ.
750s were twins.
Well, there you go. That's why we got Steve here.
Boom.
No, I thought the 900s were inline fours, but
What is it?
I have no idea.
How many carburetors are on it?
a big twin.
Inline 4.
I thought it was KZ 900 when I looked at it earlier, but I could be wrong.
Inline 4.
Yeah, that was probably a 900.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was, KZ 900. That's a great bike. They were fast back in the day. So there you have it. You want a quick rundown?
Sure.
Here's the steering wheel. Like
64 F85 Oldsmobile. 70 Oldsmobile convertible. 69 Holiday Coupe S. 69 442, hopefully a W30 car. Now that would work. 85 Jimmy that's supposed to run and drive.
Yeah.
76 454 Suburban. KZ 900, 1976. 1000 Suzuki GSG, something like that. Then we got 4 late model cars. We have the 98 Jag, 99 BMW, 96 Firebird, 2000 Camaro, Eldorado Motor Coach. Oh,
Flare.
missing some of the best ones. 87 Suburban,
Yep.
70 Eldorado with a 500 in it, but the gold of the pick.
70 RT.
There you go. So now all we gotta do is load them up. So give us about 6 hours, guys, and we'll have them on the trailer. We got one more that I totally forgot. This is how we got the lead. It's one of my favorite Jeeps of all time, which is what?
Scrambler.
There you go. Y'all hadn't even seen it. So I've chased Scramblers literally my whole life. We've owned well over 1,000 of them. And this is how this lead came in, because when this came up, people around town were talking. They knew she had a Scrambler, so called and started talking to her. And basically what she said is, I also understand you buy classic cars, but here's what I want to happen. You got to buy all or none, which is why we're taking the motorhomes, the motorcycles, all this stuff. But the lead actually came in on a Scrambler. It's a 1982. And what's great is when you first open it up, it's got your rocker moldings, it's got a tack and a clock, leather wrapped steering wheel, and you can see the pinstripe around the gauge cluster surround.
Yeah.
Laredo Scrambler.
That's cool.
This is an SLR. Some people call them an SL, which I think is incorrect. I think it's an SLR. Whatever. It is a 6-cylinder, 5-speed, with only 59,000 miles. It's a Texas truck.
The kitchen table and the air compressor.
Outstanding. Super solid. Gotta love it. So that's how the lead came in. This is valuable to Collins Brothers, going right back for Kevin to start working on. Some of these rare muscle cars are great for Collins Classics, and the rest of it is going to Restoration Revival in Nevada. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
If you get pulled over, tell them to call Alex.
Got it.
Go really slow.
Yes, sir.
Your call.
Okay, now let's go dig the body out. So when we first came over here yesterday, these keys were all on like a Lazy Susan rotisserie thing, and we left after doing the deal. And Kim, the owner, stayed up all night and labeled the keys.
Well, there's Jaguar.
Yeah, you can go. So there's Jaguar. Here's the Firebird over there, Sean. If you want to do those late model cars,
There's a BMW.
there you go. So there's 3 of the late model cars. So what do we need? The Firebird. Now red Camaro.
Yeah.
All right, go stick those in the ignition, please. Alex, Suzuki and Kawasaki motorcycle, which is unusual for a motorcycle. Not only do they have keys, they have titles.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So we got 169 Cutlass, Mopar, which is going to be the 70 Cornet, it's outstanding. Jimmy, that's the 85 Jimmy. DMC Motor Coach right there. And the rest of these we just got to figure out. That's much better than normal. So we got about half the keys figured out. Okay guys, most of these are locked,
Yes, sir.
and about half of them have got steering column locks on them.
Yeah.
Some are clubs and some are those massive car guards. Have you ever taken one of those off?
Uh-uh.
Well, come here. This is actually one of the coolest column guards.
Moly. Whoa. It's actually made for GM. This isn't a
So the doors are all locked on these cars.
That's
which-
not a universal.
Like I said, not only do we get keys, we got titles, but that collar lock is unreal.
Wow.
Wait, put the key in it and see how cool it is.
I remember those, but this is specific to this vehicle.
Yeah, you would never be able to steal this thing. Look at the quality of that. Hang on, let me show you. It's the funny, it's
this
yeah, the
thing?
rough cut key. So even the key itself is hard to fake. Really hard to fake.
So all it does is it holds the gear shift.
Yeah, it holds it all together where you can't bust the column apart and get in there and start it.
You can get underneath it. Remove the.
You can't steer it, you can't do anything.
That one looks like it'll steer. I guess you'd have to unlock the. Yeah. Okay.
I'm pushing
That's
the button.
the point.
Pushing buttons, turning keys, pushing buttons. Now you guys see why I gave Alex the key.
Yeah. This pen was just stuck. I was pushing it in. You're supposed to pull it out or something.
Story of my life.
Oh. Well. Yeah.
All right, Sean, now you're up. It's your turn.
So that truck is a rare option truck. You know that?
What's that? That Alex got the collar guard off?
It's got dual battery setup,
Okay,
stock, and it's got dual fronts, shocks, stock.
that is an option. And it's a 1985, and it's a Jimmy, not a Blazer.
Right. That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
That one's got a club in it. It's been on there for a long time. Those are even harder to get off. They look simpler, but they're not.
How long do you think Dennis messed with this before he handed me the key? Are we sure that's the key?
It goes in it.
Well, this looks like a master lock key.
Does it say master lock on it?
Oh, what is that?
It says Hillman. It's not a master lock key.
Give me that master lock.
I need this.
Yes, you do need that in your life, and you can have that, Alex.
Cool. Thank you.
I don't know if this is the right key, bro, because it is.
That was on the keychain, Sean. Let's see.
Well, today's your lucky day.
Horseshoe. You're on it. You're on it today, Sean.
I woke up.
Barely.
Those gauges are pretty crisp.
They are pretty crisp. Look at that. Come on, Sean, do something.
I've been jiggling it. Ain't doing
It needs,
nothing.
tell you, it needs WD-40.
Well, who's got WD-40 in their pocket?
I knew it was somewhere.
If this doesn't work, we may have to cut that lock off the scrambler.
That one, I got it off.
You did? Well, there you
yeah.
go. She got it off and you guys can't. Watch this.
I got it off because
Let's see if WD-40 works its magic. It was on the keychain. Ta-da! Still could tell Sean it was WD-40 that made it work. You know what? That happened to us a long time ago in Austin. We were picking up those two 70 GTOs. We kept trying the keys and they wouldn't work. So we poked our head in the 69 Corvette, and the right keys were on that keychain in the 69 Corvette. So when in doubt, go back to the keychain you were messing with earlier. Try that. It's off, steering column's unlocked. Then we have two other unknown keys, so we got to figure out what to do with, and we saved the club. Guess what, Sean? WD-40 worked.
I was about to bring the lube.
Already got it. Need a table for your apartment house? Let's see if I can get the spot right. You good for now?
Yeah.
Solid in there. Good scrambler. Look at that, Sean.
It's a great scrambler, actually.
Look at that.
I like it.
It also helped to have the right key.
I knew it. Which key was it?
Here, Ox, catch.
You should have done it. Would have got
Didn't
out of
even
the way.
flinch. Look at that guy. Where are we gonna put him? Hey, we got space to move right.
I wonder if anybody looked up yet to see if I can clear that.
How about I put this? Right back real slow.
Man, that beeping is so annoying, isn't it? Yeah, I got it.
Sweep pin's gone? Yes.
I hope I cut the right wire. Was it the blue or green?
Oh, really?
There's gonna be some haters out there, but I know this for a fact. So my dad had a 69 472. These will run with a Trans Am.
Oh, yeah.
No, they really will.
Oh, yeah.
They're crazy fast.
Trying to race them?
And they get great traction because they're front wheel drive.
Hey, Dennis. I'm not speeding. I'm qualifying.
Oh, you need that for sure.
I
But the
know.
only problem with that is, it just makes a cop want to pull you over more.
I know.
But you definitely need that for the wall.
I do.
I like that. That's really good.
Should be open.
A year ago, you wouldn't have been able to do that.
Very true. Look at that.
Wow. Way to go, Slim. All right, now you got to check all the ignition keys.
Looks like Sean's peeing on it. Say Cadillac on it?
Look at the gold peg flipping over.
Cadillac.
Oh, hopefully that's it. We'll try that. We're getting closer. So now we're down to keys for the two motorhomes and those two cutlasses. 85's got keys, 87 has keys, 70 has keys, 82 Scrambler has keys, 64 F85 has keys, 70 Cornet has keys, 87 Suburban has keys, but the 70 Eldorado does not. Good thing you crawled through the back window because there's no door key. No, it's getting pretty close. I think it's good. No way! Good. Outstanding. Can you imagine moving that with a steering wheel locked? Oh! That's an extra hour or two of work. So, the key game is taking a little while longer than we anticipated. Some were labeled right, some were labeled wrong. So we're what, 2 hours into this, and so far we have moved the chassis to the Cutlass.
Where did goose egg on the trailer?
Well, the 442, which we hope is a W30, we're not sure yet. And we moved the body out with all that junk.
Some washer and dryers.
Washer, dryers,
Dishwasher.
bunch of ammo things. We don't know what's in them, but they're certainly heavy.
Those are in Russian.
But so we're not exactly killing it. But we got air in the tires, and we got the keys in them. Now we can start rolling.
Yep.
So let somebody do something. Chassis already back at Collins Motors. I've aired up the tires or you do a quick clean on it, this will show up, the body will come right back off, go on the chassis, put the fenders, hood, grill on it. We're not going to complete the car, just get it all in one piece so we can get it out to Nevada.
I'm going to turn the rig around since she's empty because I don't want to do a repeat of what happened last time.
It's a good idea. See, Alex has already turned his around.
Did you?
Yep. He's already ready to not get stuck.
So you put me out when I do.
Yep. So the half cab soft top option on a Scrambler is incredibly rare. As you can see right here, it says Jeep Special Equipment. This is original top, the original bows. These are not the original doors, which we have. But it's really nice is all the hardware's here. It's incredibly hard to find. Very rare option on a Scrambler, which in Texas wasn't crazy uncommon because we have such nice weather. But not only is this a Laredo Scrambler, which is the rarest and most expensive they made, it's got power steering, power brakes, tilt wheel, and a 5-speed. So the more options, the more they're worth. And as you can see, it's incredibly solid, very close to being a rust-free Texas Jeep. This will be a high-end Jeep when we're done with it. '70 RT Coronet, Alex. One of 2100. What's great about this car is it's a U code 444 barrel, 375 horse. Now you could have got a V code car, but still very rare, very few built. FY1 top banana, power steering, power brakes, and AC. That is a great rescue. I thought I knew where it was. Maybe it's not 769.
Yeah, I'd see. Look at all that room under there. We could put an even bigger motor.
You can see the front wheel drive setup.
Isn't that crazy? So it's front wheel drive just like a Tornado was. Huh. It looked like it was running when it was parked. Batteries in it. Well, let's get up in there. Should be a 500 cubic inch motor.
Yeah.
See if it's got 2 drain
It
plugs.
looks so small in here though.
All right, let's get out of here. Somebody do something. Is that a penny down there? Look, there's a penny. No, it's not. Battery was 2 of 15, so this thing's only been sitting for 8 years. That's pretty good for us. Yeah. It's almost like it's brand new.
Oh, no brakes, no brakes. You got that turn, go. You need 3 inches. That's good.
'70 Cadillac Eldorado 8.2 liter. The battery in it was 2015, so somebody needs to save this car. Bright green, white interior, bright green accents. That car would have been stud new and very expensive, right, Alex?
Right.
And it's all Cadillacs, it's hard loaded. Somebody needs to save this car, and it's got a clear Texas title. And it does have 2 drain plugs. One you can see right here, and the other one you got to get all the way up in the front.
Right here.
So if you're ever somewhere where a guy says he's got a 472 or a 500, you know it's a 500 if it's got the 2 drain plugs. All right, let's get this on. This thing's heavy. Is that a factory aluminum intake or is that aftermarket?
That's market, but they're plastic.
We're gonna have to do some decoding on this car, see what we got, because there's no emissions decal, and here's what's throwing me off. These 2 holes right here.
W30.
Possible. It's got a wing on the back too. I don't think it shows on the trim tag.
I'm not sure either.
Well,
But
that was worth looking at.
There was an intake in the other one. Aluminum.
Yes, I saw that. You never know. We just look at a bitch seat column shift LS6. All right. These are all going to Restoration Revival. You don't have to work on them,
Sweet.
other than move them around out there.
Yeah.
So what is Restoration Revival? We've been hitting on this for a while. These are cars that we buy that you guys don't see on camera, which is generally between 200 and 400 a year, believe it or not. I think we're at about 220 out there now.
Yep.
So these are all really good, what we call core candidates, but cars that need to be restored, need to be revived. So if you're interested in the 64 F85, 7442 convertible, which is hard to find, or 69 Holiday S. April 28th is a preview. April 29th is a sale. Nevada, Texas.
The Ranger said I'm out.
That was a fight. That one did not want to leave this property. 454 Suburban, crazy heavy, took the forklift and the Polaris with the diff locks on. What do you think about that, Sean P?
Got it. Ain't one way, it's another, sir.
That's right. Hey, once I got it going, I wasn't gonna stop. Woo! We almost had to get a third piece of equipment out to move that thing. Last one of the day, 1985 GMC Jimmy. It was another great day, a 20 car buy. Not bad.
That's right.
87, 76, and 85. Two of the late model cars are at Collins Brothers because they're not going to Nevada. 5 of the killer cars are at Nevada. 2 of the other cars, which is the Scrambler and the Oldsmobile 442, which I think is a W30, they already put it together. It'll be at Nevada next week. Thank you guys as always for a killer day. We came, we saw, we conquered, and it wasn't easy. Let's go eat. Colors meat. All right, so we're at Nicky's Italian in Murphy, Texas. Wow. Best Italian food in the country, certainly the best Italian food in North Dallas. So if you're ever in town, coming by to see Collins Brothers, Sean P, Alex, Zach, or just coming by to have some coffee at the shop, need lunch, this is the place.
Sweet.
Nicky's Special. It's pizza with everything. And I always get jalapenos on one half because Sean P doesn't like jalapenos.
Where is it? Jalapenos?
Well, you're gonna have to pick them off.
I don't know. It's all jalapenos.
You heard me order it.
I did.
Their house dressing is absolutely amazing. I told you as we walked in, it's one of our favorite places. Staffing here all the time. Alex, Connor, Zach, we all eat here. Fortunately, the bite was close enough. We got to sneak in Nicky's. Come on, Sean, get your bite of pizza. Just take the jalapeno off.
Okay.
Okay. Sound like Connor was in trouble. Okay, Dad. Woo, that's hot.
That's hot.
Got to get a little bit of everything. Onions, peppers, bell peppers, pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, jalapenos.
All right, I'm gonna believe in you.
You ready? Oh, dude, it's outstanding. Incredible pizza.
Really good.
These guys rock. You just wait till my chicken aristocrat shows up.
What's an aristocrat?
I'm an important person like you. But I also ordered lobster ravioli, which you shouldn't have ordered cheese ravioli because I got lobster ravioli for the
I
table.
wasn't paying attention. I was asleep at the wheel.
All right, Zach, you try it now. Is that lobster ravioli?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
And then chicken aristocrat.
Chicken aristocrat, so that is pink sauce, which is their specialty. Chicken breast, jalapenos, unbelievable. And that is the richest lobster ravioli I've ever had, bar none. What'd you get, Zach? Try Zach's first.
What? A little hot.
That's what you get.
You gotta try this, Sean P.
That's really good, Zach.
This is so rich, it's like a meal.
And then cheese ravioli. Okay, this one.
All right,
Thank you.
It's kind of
lobster
hot, so be
ravioli.
careful.
So Rich is gonna pay my bills?
Yeah, enjoy, guys.
Thanks, Kenny.
So you don't miss you.
No, sir, I'm not. I'm gonna eat the rest of that.
Take.
None of your food's going to waste. No way.
Yeah, enjoy, guys.
So I've actually tried to eat that lobster ravioli, the whole thing. And I've challenged a couple of people. It is so rich you can eat that the whole
It
plate.
is definitely.
So the way to do it is share it.
I don't even know how to describe that flavor.
That's great, isn't it? This is the ticket right here. Their special pink sauce, angel hair pasta, chicken breast. Best bite right there. Unbelievable.
Look at that. It's so hot.
You know how Flavor Flav says don't believe the hype? Well, believe it. This Italian food is that good.
That's hot.
Maybe you should have waited.
Oh my God.
Get some more lobster ravioli, it'll cool you down.
Let me get my insides back in. Holy moly, ravioli.
Yep. Nikki's Italian, Murphy, Texas. That's day 2. We're here with the 1983 Eldorado motor coach. How is it, Alex?
It's great.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna make it run?
No.
So we're gonna have to push and pull?
Pretty much.
Pick, push and pull?
Take push and pull.
All right, well it's day 2, obviously. It's 80 degrees now instead of whatever it was the other day. Let's go see what else we got accomplished today. Now we've got our 1976 GMC motor coach. We've never hauled one of these. We've looked at several of them.
Yeah.
Here's what I think we should attempt to do. I think we should put a battery in it, turn the key on, and just see if the air ride will come up.
I like that.
It'll help a lot. What's neat is it does sit up kind of high in the front. Those are just straight axles in the back. It's got a 455 Tornado motor drivetrain in the front.
Wow.
So it's front wheel drive. Let's try that. Hopefully it'll go like this. If not, it won't go like that. I don't know how we're going to get out of here.
Yeah.
And then we got 2 motorcycles to deal with. Suzuki GS1000G. I think I called it an E earlier, but it is in fact a G. And then 76 KZ900.
That's cool.
So what I'd like to do is let's get these back to the shop, put them on big pallets, strap them down so they can be transported easier after they're sold out of the Nevada sale.
They going to Nevada.
Going to Nevada, be sitting right next to all the 3-wheelers.
Very cool.
So there we have it. Would you like to do the honors and see if the ignition works?
I will.
Look at this interior. If that's not 1976, I don't know what is.
Oh, well,
Think about that, James. Look at the green.
I know. Key is in, key does work.
Green Buster, key is in it, the keys work.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great day. If we can get this on a trailer, it'll be something, huh?
That'll be a undertaking.
I see your wheel spinning. You're looking for a new apartment, aren't you?
I am. I'll live here. There you go.
So Ox has got a battery in it and a jump box on it. The air ride system is working. It's already come up, which is huge, which means we can get on the trailer now. Now I was trying to see if it'll start. That really would be a miracle. So Alex has got a backup plan, but we do have a plan. We got the battery box on it, the keys on, the air ride's up. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of air brakes, maybe, maybe not. If the chain breaks, he's gonna throw it in park.
Yep.
So once we get going uphill, we're not gonna stop. Then James has got to move the PJ forward so he can catch up to us. Solid plan? Solid. Let's do it.
Run, Forrest, run!
Tell me when Alex is ready. Give me a thumbs up. Success! How's that for the power of positive thinking? Outstanding, Alex. Out of all 19 things, then this ended up being one of the easiest ones to move.
Yep.
Who would have thunk that? Unbelievable. Get you some of that, James.
Well-formulated plan.
Battery's a little bit tired, it just barely made it. The air ride's barely up, the air brakes are barely on, we got one honk on the horn. La cucaracha. Well, that was an outstanding success. I made a total fail. We brought the only trailer we have that didn't have a winch on it. I will guarantee you this will have a winch on it ASAP, and it might have 3 winches on it. But anyways, we pulled this GMC 1976 motor coach up. with Patterns Media's Jeep, which is Zach, with just a chain. But not a non-issue, but Alex got the air brakes working. He got the airbags to come up. We got all the tires aired up. And so it worked. It's the first time we've ever loaded one of these, right, Alex?
Yep.
And it is huge. Look at that thing.
Need a camper, Zach?
Nope. You
No, I don't.
So why did we buy that? Well, because we had to. The deal was we had to buy all the vehicles on the property.
Yep.
So that was muscle cars, C10 trucks, motorcycles, and motorhomes. It's a lot easier for people when they're settling an estate or getting rid of their collections, just sell it all. Now, the good side of that is it's got a rebuilt 464 barrel with supposedly less than 1,000 miles on it, according to the prior owner, and it does have a title. So if you want to sell your whole car collection, send your leads to social@cbjeep.com, and me and Alex will somehow figure out how to get it on the trailer. Boom! Shook the
She
whole
hits
porch.
the ground like a lead brick.
Mess up the. This is
Patina of the motorcycle.
this looks like a Batmobile.
Hang on, I'm losing my footing.
You okay?
Yep. Let me get
Somebody do something.
Hey,
Which way you going?
your wheel.
I'm trying to get.
Oh,
I was
know.
trying to stay on. There's a hole in the sidewalk over here. I
They
don't
were
want-
dropping hard.
That's what I wanted, was a place for my foot.
Left hand down. Okay, right hand down and let's roll. How's it feel?
Good. Feels fast.
Wind in your hair.
I ain't scared. I ain't one bit scared. You gonna try and? I'm gonna pop the tire away.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
You see those? All right, I think we can go with this one, Alex. You good?
Yep.
Please like, tag, share, and follow, and we'll see you next week.